Who is the villain of The Flash, the upcoming movie by DC after Shazam 2? We do see Zod in the trailer, but I don't think he is the main villain. He's just a punching bag, a distraction for the heroes to focus on while the main story goes on in the background. I think the main villain is time itself. We humans are a three-dimensional species, that is, we move in space, X, Y, and Z axis. Barry Allen, that is the Flash, due to an accident, has the gift of being a four-dimensional species, that is, he can move backward and forward in time. Although he knows how to time travel, he does not fully understand it. We can understand Barry's situation with this analogy. Imagine Barry's timeline to be a glass vase. It's beautiful, it's fragile, and it's near perfect. This vase is in Barry's hand. I called it near perfect because there is one event that Barry does not like and he wants to change. But the only way to change it is to break the vase. So he keeps on dropping the vase on the ground, hoping that this minor crack would change the events. Unfortunately, every time he drops the vase, things change the way he does not intend to. And this leads to consequence that Superman, as we know it, does not exist. But the villain Zod starts destroying the earth. This is Barry's doing, so he must fix it. For that, he gathers heroes of this fractured reality. That is, the Flash of that reality, the Batman of that reality, and Supergirl to replace Superman for this temporary time period. They fight Zod and probably defeat him. But at the back of the head, the main goal for Barry is to understand time travel and fix the mistakes that he made. What I think will happen is throughout the course of this film, he will understand that the only way to fix his situation is to let go of this obsession of saving his mother. Once he does that, that's when he'll be able to reforge this timeline into a new version of the world that we might see in the future DC projects. As complex and confusing this story might feel, but the message is very simple. What's happened has happened, and you cannot do anything to change that. Even if you have the power to go back in time, you cannot fix a certain set of events. So you must learn to let go and focus on your future. As simple as this message is, I feel that this packaging of superhero science fiction story might put off a certain people and might not want to go watch this film. But I feel that such movies must be watched by people. It creates a scientific awareness. Sure, this is all fictional stuff, but having conversations is the first step. It is only after we start talking about concepts like space, time, universe, multiverse, and time travel, we'll have better understanding of the world we live in and hence create technologies so that we live a better life. Especially for a place like India where I live, people need to be more scientifically aware. We are taught science in school, but that's not enough because that is easily forgotten. What matters is to have these time-based stories, scientific stories that start conversations so that we focus more on science that we are taught because now it is relevant. Now it is interesting. This is why a seemingly silly movie like The Flash is important to me. Thank you.